Alright friends, we have hit 500 subscribers on this channel, which is pretty dang awesome. For this occasion, I'm doing a Q&A video. I pulled most of these questions from the Tetris Discord server and my own personal Discord server, which you can ask for, I guess. Anyway, let's get right into it. Arrow asks, how long have you been playing modern Tetris? And how long into the future do you see yourself continuing to play it? Honestly, I'm not so sure how long I'll keep playing. I still do have a lot to learn in terms of playing versus Tetris, but for how much I've progressed with single player modes like Blitz and Ultra and PC mode, I'm pretty happy with how I've been doing. Nerd asks, why did you choose to continue Tetris after starting it? I remember when you first started out, you kinda just kept going and learned BT and whatnot. I think what motivated me to continue was just how fun it was to learn and memorize the different repertoire, so like PC shapes, openers, cool T-spin sequences. I've always enjoyed memorizing stuff, but with that being said, it's also fun to attempt to freestyle and figure stuff out on my own, even if I may not be that good at it. Geomochi asks, Fish, how tall are you? I think I'm about 170 centimeters tall, so around like 5'7". Alright, so this next name, I don't actually know how to say, but I'll just say 5.1 Pearso. They ask, how does someone who doesn't know anything about Tetris get into Tetris? I would say it's mostly from watching other people play, like watching tournament videos, or just like watching a friend play. Keck asks, how to be handsome like you? I am not handsome, I'm sorry. Ham asks, cope? Yeah, cope. Radical Macaroni asks, Fish? Yeah, great question, thanks. Alright, so Ham, Duck, and Zyrisha sort of all asked the same question, which is basically, how'd you get into Tetris? Well, I basically just found it from a couple of friends who had it in their Discord status, and they were playing together in a custom room, and I wanted to join, and so I did. Sevils asks, Jolene or Midori? Could I choose both? Crispy asks, thoughts on Jacob Collier? He is such a great person, and his music is awesome. If you don't know him, please do check him out. QWERTY asks, do I really have to DPC after 2 PCOs? Well, it's objectively good. I don't know why you wouldn't do it, honestly. But strictly speaking, no, you really don't have to. QWERTY also asks, how can I PCO faster, and how do I get better PC vision? As for how you can PCO faster, I don't really see a different alternative to just doing it over and over again until you get really good at it. For me, the best way to get better PC vision is to just watch replays of other top players. So, for example, maybe like Hummus or like Nilgiri, they have a lot of instructive moments in their replays. Kevo asks, can you start Tetris? Yes. Yes, I can. Paya asks, how does it feel to be X rank, especially with your playstyle? And also asks, how are you this cute? So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say I don't think I really deserve X rank, but with how strong my opener is, and the fact that it gets so many games won for me, I guess it works. I will never deny that my mid game definitely needs a lot more work though, and I guess that's something that I can strive to work towards. Oh, well, and to answer the second question, no. Kevo asks, what is the name of your dog? I do not own a dog. Go Easy On Me asks, what's it like being famous and popular and considered cute among so many people? Flattering? I can't really say I agree with any of them, but sure. Gude Tamwa asks, can I be in Vido? Yes, yes you can. Kirk asks another question. Actual question, when did you start playing piano? Well, I started like, how many years ago? It's like, dang, 12 years ago, so when I was 4. Yeah, that makes me feel old. Anyway, here's a video clip from me playing, I think it's 6 years ago? Kipperoo asks, how do I get good? Can that be in the Q&A? I don't know, man. You tell me. You're the pro here. QL asks, okay, but actually, was selling your soul to DPC worth it? I guess, like, unironically, it may have been worth it. It's the sole reason why I've been able to get the scores as high as I've been able to. And people identify me by DPC in both positive and negative ways, I suppose, but in my opinion, yeah. Need username asks, thoughts on catboys/catgirls? In my opinion, they're pretty cool. Not_a_robot asks, do you have Discord? I know people say no stupid questions, but this is a stupid question, I'm sorry. MX02 asks, do you do any sort of art form? In terms of visual arts, no, not at all. I do not know how to draw for the life of me. I do wish to get into drawing sometime, but I don't know if I can. In terms of performing arts, yes, I used to do quite a bit of that, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, I haven't been able to do much of that. Keshi asks, what is your favorite PC setup? It's this one. Keshi actually asks 2 more questions. What other games do you play or have played? And when is your birthday? I used to play a couple of games, but they're all sort of sandbox or like puzzle based. So I used to play some Minecraft, some Terraria, some Geometry Dash as well. I do play a little bit of Stardew Valley. That's about it. I don't play that much else other than Tetris, I guess. And then, as for when my birthday is, I'll let these people tell you. Sek asks, how long have you been cute and how? So true, bestie. B Sharp asks, what is your favorite chord and why? Okay, so it's this one chord, but it doesn't really make sense out of context, so I'll give the whole context. It's just the openness at the bottom of this chord and like the closed intervals towards the top of the chord, it just really feels, you know, good. It's a good feeling chord. Crescendo asks, why is fish? I really don't know how to interpret this question, but I guess I'll answer this question instead. I got the username, Smallfish, from, well, the word small, and then, like, a Vaporeon is a bit like a fish, so there you go, Smallfish. It's not a very interesting etymology for my username, but there you go. I don't know how to say this name either. I'm gonna say Cesar asks, how to cute? And my answer to that is, I am the worst person to ask, I'm sorry. Ham asks, potato? Yep, absolutely, 100%, definitely. Crescendo also asks, what is your favorite anime? Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. Yeah, I don't actually watch that much anime. Actually, I watch very little, but I think I watched one with my sister, which was, it's like this gambling one. I think it's called Kakegurui, but I'm not sure how to say that. It was pretty damn good. Lobber asks, do you know Candace? Who's Candace? Can this question make it into the Q&A? Yes it can. QL asks, Tetris? Yep, Tetris. I don't know how to say his name either. Kolg? Look, you get the idea. Does Smallfish have an original opener they made? If so, please teach. I had ideas for one of them a while ago, but it never really came to fruition. It is a teaspoon double opener, and it goes into a field which has a pretty good theoretical perfect clear chance, but I don't know, I never did that much research on it. I might come back to it later. And the final question that I'll be answering today is from Ol, and they ask, when are you returning to cubing? Truth be told, I still do a couple of solves here and there, but I don't think I'll ever return to like competitive speed solving, cause I don't know, it's just not my thing anymore. Rules asks about my thoughts on cats. Well, I love cats, but I'm allergic to them, so that's a problem. If I was not allergic to them, I probably would go out of my way to buy one. But yeah, cats are very cute. I love cats. Need username asks, milk before or after the cereal? Cereal. I'll be real honest, I don't really eat cereal that much as a breakfast item. I eat quite a bit of dry cereal, I guess. But if I were to pick one, I would say cereal first. That just sounds better to me. Terry asks, what sound does a cat make? I'm an auditory learner, please make the sound. Alright. Stickman Comic asks, what is Fish's best PC? I don't know if I can pick one, because I've had a lot of really cool ones, so I'll put like a couple of them on the screen here. But yeah, these are some of my best. SMDBS asks if I have any suggestions for PC beginners. For this, I direct you guys to the PC Gang Discord server. This is a server which you can go to if you need help with PCs. We also do a lot of PC research, and sometimes we convene together in voice chats and we just, you know, discuss about perfect clears, and it's a good time. So yeah, join using the link that's on the screen. Oh, also it'll be in the description. NA Joshua asks, what opener should I get better at or learn? Myself, I like stick spin. I know a lot of people don't because it's annoying to play against, but against certain players it works super well. Another opener that I'm pretty fond of is Submarine. It's a TSS TSD PC opener, and you can go into DPC right after it. Personally, I don't use this one that much, but I think it's really cool, and a lot of people have done very well with it. Obviously, you know, the simple openers like TKI and MKO, you can't really go wrong with them. I do advise against using DT Cannon though. Lolly asks, how do you feel about your mother? A 10-minute monologue. Alright, I guess it's time for some real talk. I know, I'm a terrible son. I stressed you out quite a bit, but I'm so grateful that you've always been here for me all this time, and yeah, thanks mum, I love you so much. Stickman Comic asks, what's the final question? It's this one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you later.